proud of you. Yes?
Okay, let's go. Hey! Come on. Out! Hey, man, he's saying goodbye to his family. Go. Let's go.
There's no respect.
She tried to follow the legal procedures for staying in the United States, but by applying for a political asylum. She exposed herself to the immigration system and was deported.
Your country or your family? With our broken immigration system, that's the choice that thousands of people have to make. It's also the subject of a new and powerful documentary, Tony and Janina's American Wedding. The film tells a love story. Two immigrants searching for a better life met in Chicago, fell in love, started a business, and had a family. Tony's wife came to America in 1989 from Poland and claimed political asylum. By the time her case was heard, though, Poland was no longer communist. So she spent the next 15 years locked in a fight with the American immigration system until she was deported in 2007. Her husband, Tony, became an American citizen just a few weeks later. Now, Janina is living in Poland with their 6-year-old American-born son. Tony remained behind, using the American system he loves to advocate for equal rights. It's a powerful story, and it's all too common. With us now is the filmmaker Ruth Lightman and the man profiled in the film, Tony Vislevsky. Tony, welcome to both of you. Let me start with you, Tony. This is a heart-wrenching story. How can it be that a couple that's been together for so long, you find your wife being deported like this so many years later? How does this happen?
Well, hello, Matt. It's happened because our immigration system is broken. It's happened because my wife, she exposed to the immigration system, and she tried for 14 years. She's going for 14 years to the immigration court to take her, just chance to have just to be legally here in the United States.
But all along the way, they ran into red tape all along the way, denied due process, discretion of a judge, using the 96 law instead of the 97 law, which would have granted her political asylum.
And so, Ruth, is this is something like this a systemic problem that thousands of other folks are going through, or is it something fluky and somehow Janina was singled out in a way that just seems unjust?
Absolutely, it's a systemic problem. There are 1,100 people deported every day. 400,000 people were deported in 2010. This is happening to millions and millions of families, and it's because there is no legal path to citizenship once you have, not crossed a T or dotted an I, and once you expose yourself, like Tony says in testifying for the Strive Act, you expose yourself to a system where there is no path, and there is no path for the undocumented in this country.
And so, Tony, the toll on your family has got to be just almost impossible to comprehend. Some people might ask, why are you staying in America? Your wife and young son now are overseas. You're patriotic, though, I understand. You want to fight it out and sort of vindicate the American dream here for your whole family.
Yes, I'm staying here. I'm choose America. I should choose a family and be with family, but I chose America because I'm proud. I'm very proud to be American. And I'm stay here because I can just send the money for my wife. My wife, she can work in Poland. She can find a job. I just, if you imagine, I lost 4 years and my son was grow up, and I lost just all the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays. I feel that the situation now is very extremely hard for me and my wife and my son in Poland, too.
Now, President Obama...
We want to see relief...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We want to see relief granted to this family. We want to see relief granted to this family because it's been 4 years. They've applied for 2 waivers. Both waivers have been denied. There is now a motion to reconsider on their case, but we want to see justice served. Tony says all the time to me that he wants to restore the dignity and honor of his wife and everything that they worked for for the American dream that they aspired to over 20 years ago in this country. And we're trying to use the film as a tool to help reunite this family, as well as, you know, highlight our very systemically broken immigration system that's been highly politicized.
Now, President Obama spoke about this during his campaign. He even spoke about it very recently. I want to give a listen to something he said then and then ask you to react to it.
In embracing America, you can become American. That is what makes this country great. That enriches all of us.
Tony, has President Obama been a disappointment when it comes to immigration reform, then?
Well, President Obama, he's a very good man. He's a very good father and husband, I believe. When he was senator, he was my senator from Illinois, and I voted for him. I voted for him to be president. And the president, it's very good. This is a very good president. But our immigration system, we have to fix it. We need to fix the immigration system. That's not about me, President Obama. But we have to just. I'm going to send a message to congressmen and senators and all the governments. Please think about the families like my family. It's torn apart, and we have to just do something.
Ruth, what's the reaction, Ruth, as you've gotten this story out? What's the reaction you're getting, and is it moving the ball forward, you think?
Well, the reaction's been really good, actually. We've gotten a lot of support. We're really fortunate that we've gotten a lot of support from members of Congress who've been really involved in Tony and helping to highlight his story, lots of organizations. But really, we're trying to bring this film to regular Americans, good Americans who don't really have an understanding of how broken our system is. And we're actually changing hearts and minds. We have people that have come to screenings that have said to us, wow, I had no idea. And there's a litany, there's a list of things that you could talk about, these ill-conceived ideas that most of us as Americans have about our system that are wrong. And that is why President Obama has the authority at this moment to, while he can't put anything through in Congress, he can grant relief to the best and the brightest, our DREAM Act students, as well as restoring the tact, putting these families back intact that have been broken apart by our system, like Tony and Janina and other people.
What should folks do who are watching? And obviously, this is a gut-wrenching story. What can folks do to actually help move this issue forward, and even Tony and Janina's case?
Well, on our website, we have a Take Action button, yes. And you can ask President Obama. You can go to our Take Action button at TonyandJanina.com and take action, and you can send a fax to President Obama asking him to intervene in this case and to stop the deportations of families like theirs, and as well as intervening in their case. There are 4 million children in this country that are facing the same predicament that Brian is.
All right, the documentary is Tony and Janina's American Wedding. Ruth Leitman, the filmmaker, and Tony Vasilevsky, the husband who is suffering.